Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24 back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well out there. It's going to be 31 days of Horrortober, day 19. And I'm bringing you guys reviews of horror films daily for the month of October. And I just want to let you guys know I put out a video actually yesterday for day 18. And it got copyrighted, so they blocked it, YouTube. They're just being awful right now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to show trailers at the end of my videos, guys. I do apologize, but I've already been hit with 2 copyrights, and I don't want my channel to be taken down, guys. So I will be giving you reviews of the films, but I won't be. I'm gonna try a trailer on this one, and if it's taken down, guys, I'm just gonna have to stop the trailers. This is ridiculous, but anyways, let's get into 31 days of Horrortober, day 19. I'm gonna be bringing you guys another first-time watch. This is The Watcher from 2000. It stars Actually, it's directed by Joe Charbanik. I couldn't find too much on him. He produced a film called Haunted Ship. This stars an all-star cast. We got Keanu Reeves, Speed, John Wick, James Spader, Tough Turf, several other films to even talk about here. Marissa Tomei, Untamed Heart, a bunch of other films as well. So this has a pretty good cast in it. This is like a thriller, kind of like serial killer movie. I'm going to include it in horror because it does have some horror aspects to it. So let's get into the film, guys. This is basically, you got this detective named Campbell, played by Spader. And you got a serial killer played by Keanu Reeves named David in this film. And they got a history. You have Campbell, Detective Campbell. He moves from LA to Chicago. And he's pretty bad off. You could tell something happened bad in his past, and it has to do with this serial killer named David. He goes by other aliases in this film as well, and he's played by Keanu Reeves, of course. As he moves to Chicago, he's in pretty bad shape. He's like in disability. He has to go to a therapist. The therapist's name is Polly, played by Marissa Tomei, and he's on a bunch of medications. He has some health problems, and he's pretty much gone down to the bottom of the barrel because of this. And as he gets to Chicago, you have these kills start to happen again, man. You got this killer, man. He followed him to Chicago, and he's like pretty much infatuated with him. They have like a relationship in past, so he follows him to Chicago and continues to do his killing. And Detective Campbell pretty much ain't working anymore. He's not on the force anymore. But as more young girls he pretty much tracks young women and kills them with with piano wire. He'll strangle them and brutally slash their throats. So that's his way of killing. So as these young girls start to pop up again, Detective Campbell decides to get back into it, and he wants to go after this guy because he's pretty much not letting him out. He's sending him photos of the victims and just messing with him. So he decides to go back full and track him. So you got a cat and mouse game between Campbell and the serial killer David. They're going back and forth, and the killer pretty much gives him a motive. Sends him a picture of the victim. He has a pretty much, I'd say a day, maybe till 9 o'clock the next day, something like that, to catch him and save the girls, or else they're gonna be dead by that time. So as he does this, he's unsuccessful. This killer's definitely clever. He starts to fall more and more into like a down spiral. This detective is trying to get him, and he's pretty much giving up. But then we have his therapist, who he pretty much has a thing for, Polly. Detective Campbell has a thing for. She gets kidnapped by this killer, and he puts her on the clock. So now he's desperate to get to her because he's had some bad, past events with this. I won't get into too much of that, but now he has a certain time to catch his killer, or pretty much the girl he cares for is going to be murdered. So it leads down that to a final showdown on that one. This gives like a very 90s feel to the film, even though it's 2000. It's borderline, but I got a lot of 90s out of this film. I did like the aspect. I thought it was interesting. The kills are pretty unique. I like I wasn't sure if Keanu Reeves could pull off a serial killer in this film, but he does a great job. I like his character, and James Spader has always been a favorite actor of mine. He just nails the the pretty much the police detective or agent, whatever he is in this film. He pulls it off excellent. Great acting all around. And I thought this film was a lot of fun. So I'm going to give my rating, guys. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Really enjoyed this one. And I like the vibe of this film. So that's my thoughts and opinions, guys. This is for 2000's The Watcher, Day 19, 31 Days of Horrortober. Hope everyone's having a great October out there. Everyone stay safe. Be kind to each other. This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Keep it horror. Peace.